their things going. Making sure things are good on their end. And there's your seed. This is a match of 3, so we'll get 3 races out of these 2. I think CoNDUIT is just the vanilla game, so boots of leaping, boots of lunging, they're in it. Axes are in it. Anything goes in CoNDUIT. Alright, looks like we're got the seeds in. We're ready to go. I was trying to think what other thing was banned. I was like, oh yeah, X. How could you forget? Oh, Szpreycaa with some trash talk in Discord in the form of a cat pic. Only I can see it. And the racers. That's a good way to get me off my game. Yeah, as well as Copiola can see it too. Yeah. And fine, all right. Condor staff can see it too. All right, here we go. Countdown's on. Let's get this underway. And here we go. Early shop check for SC2. A bunch of armor. And a backpack. No, thank you. Free bomb for Szpreycaa. In combo with that trap in the barrel. Not bad. Weapon upgrade for SC2. Gonna switch to the base staff. Base, what is that? A spear? It's been a while since I've seen this game. It looks like Szpreycaa's gonna find their way to the exit and head down into zone 2, or level 2. Stack of bombs for SC2. And the blood shop for Szpreycaa. It's not it's a weapon shop. There's something up above too. We're gonna use the bomb to get Freddy hit. We have a glass axe, titanium harp. Gonna go with the glass axe. Did we even look at what was up top? It must have been bad because we didn't go up there. Ring of gold in the purple chest, and SC2 is gonna go for their choice of weapons now. I like the axe pick. It is a very fast weapon. Also does a ton of damage. Infernal Torch was up top, and Szpreycaa decided not to grab it. I disagree. It's very good. It goes fireworks and gives you vision. SC2 is going to grab it, but immediately blows up their weapon. We'll have to go back and get the spear. Going to pass on gold, warhammer, and the titanium harp. And Szpreycaa's gonna head into the Zone 1 boss first. It's Fortissimo. Taking out the mosh pit. Both racers picked up obsidian armor along the way. Snowbro in the shop for SC2 on 1-3. Gonna put it in the up position. And flawless victory for Szpreycaa. Grabbing the pulse spell in the purple chest and into Zone 2. With an alright lead against SC2. SC2 still within striking distance. Gonna heal up before headed towards a trapdoor. And they'll take on Fortissimo's mosh pit. There's some better armor in the 2-1 shop. Szpreycaa's going to grab the chainmail. There's boots of pain up there too. Not terrible with the axe. Also, if the axe breaks, we can still use them. But opting to keep the health, leave them on the ground. We'll make our way towards the exit. Flawless victory for SC2. I imagine they'd have to go for a weapon here. Pulse is pretty good. No, gonna go for Pulse. Staying on that base damage weapon. It's gonna be a bit of a slower run here in Zone 2 compared to Szpreycaa's 4 damage X. Food shop check for Szpreycaa, but it's the pawn shop. On 2-2. And again, passing on some bombs there for opting for speed. I suppose they have 10 bombs. Don't need to grab all the other ones lying around. Finds a transmute shop. I'd imagine going for a ring or a shovel. Maybe a weapon. See what they end up with at the end. Meanwhile, SC2 has made their way to the 2-1 exit. And is headed into 2-2. Looks like Szpreycaa got a blood shovel and a ring of regen. Then an earth spell to top it all off. And like I was saying, SC2 within that striking distance missed the pulse in the 2-3 mosh pit, but gonna clean up with the blood drum. And they'll see what they can find in the transmute shop. And Szpreycaa is dying. Broke their axe, tried to earth, and they're into Coral Rift with no weapon. Can still earth for the win here and get the weapon. Not bad. This works. Assuming it's not armor. Electric dagger, get bailed. SC2 on a obsidian whip. Went for a weapon instead of a shovel. And they'll be making their way towards that Coral Rift fight. Also has the earth spell. Should be able to handle it just fine. Just has to get there. There's the food shop for Szpreycaa. Not a great one though. Gonna kill for it anyway. I would assume, yeah, get the heal. Want to keep that blood drum going. But up to 4 hearts now. SC2 is gonna milk a leprechaun for a little bit here before moving along. Was within striking distance, but slowly falling behind here. Good retreat there for Szpreycaa on that blue dragon. It's gonna have to, yeah, go all the way back here. But handles it, gets the pulse in there. And there's the electric dagger for SC2. As we find both racers in Zone 3. Hot and cold. Looks like Szpreycaa's trying to line up a pulse here or something. There we go. Into the conga fight. Can Earth Zuma or dig the throne if we want. SC2 finds the food shop. Gonna head in there, and there's the Earth Zuma for Szpreycaa into Zone 4. First, that is gigantic bomber goblin. It totally should have dropped a big bomb. And Szpreycaa looking pretty comfortable with their lead here. Electric Dagger works really well in Zone 4. You open the wall and attack one thing and everything dies. It's really good. Went clubbing though. And a good pulse and managing to get that leprechaun at the same time, so we won't have to worry about black bats in Zone 4 here. They're usually not that much of a problem with Electric Dagger anyway. There's a blue dragon kill for SC2. Into 3-3. Again, Szpreycaa spending some extra time to open that barrel. Not really knowing what we're looking for there. Probably some food. Use that gluttony charm. There's a shield spell on the ground. We're going to switch out that pulse spell. It's a fair trade, I think. Get a little more defense. SC2 is going to get the flawless victory on Conga, and looking for a weapon. Finds Titanium Whip. I'm not sure you'd want to switch off Electric Dagger at this point. It is your end game weapon. But maybe they saw something in that purple and red chest they didn't like. Maybe they smelled it, didn't see it. And SC2 is gonna pick up that those glasses, so a 3 damage dagger. And there's a pretty great shot for Szpreycaa. We could kill for it. I don't think you need to. Just, yeah, shield. Shield and head on in. Heavy plate's nice and all, but if you got armor, all that health, regen, you don't need to kill. And there's an easy throw kill on Deep Blues. Flawless victory for Szpreycaa into Zone 5. Gonna push this lead. SC2 opted to enchant for a different dagger? Did they hit peace by accident? Do they not like electric dagger? Because we saw him go for the black chest earlier, but yeah, may have been an accident. Facing dagger's not bad. I'm a fan of it. But it's going to be difficult to catch up to Szpreycaa now, who's at the 5-2 exit. Good shield spell there. Can really blood shield for the rest of the run and would be fine. SC2 does make it into Zone 5. There's the world record weapon on 5-3. Not bad. And we're gonna see our first Dead Ringer fight in a few beats here. It's a right side spawn. So bad blood drum plays. Panicking a little bit here, looks like, but we get there. Into the Necrodancer fight. SC2 has one more level to clear here before taking on Dead Ringer. Plenty of bombs to get into phase 2. Didn't want to blow up the dagger, and now we're digging the stage. Just fight him, yeah. That was interesting. Little hover there for Szpreycaa. Alright, SC2's into the Dead Ringer fight. Right side spawn. They have the easy... Oh, you didn't need a blood drum. You had phasing dagger. But into the Necrodancer fight. But Szpreycaa's already going to be done with it. Headed towards the stairs. Dad gets the finish just under 11 minutes. GG. Looks like SC2 is going to try to finish this out. Taking a bunch of dunks here. Just a few more hits, and they'll be completed on this seed as well. There it is. Well done. All right, we'll get 2 more out of these racers. There's still a few more races yet to be had. Throw the schedule up in chat there once my command works. Command. There it is. Are they all tomorrow? Or, yeah, we got one coming up between Cupiola and Rivs. Arya Main and Adrian Andrews. Yep, tonight and tomorrow there's a few scattered throughout the day. And then, as always, the finals will be hosted on Elite Difficult's channel, 2 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern Time. That is you, Cupiola. Here's a cat for you. All right, seeds are in. Countdown's on. we'll get this second race underway. Here we go. Why isn't my timer working? Hello? Timer? Okay. A little late on that one. Immediate glass rapier, though. SC2 is gonna reset? Question mark? Did they break it right away? And then a gold axe, holy water, and a torch in the blood shop. But very fast weapon to start it off on 1-1. 8 damage on a lunge attack. Well, pretty much one shot most things. Shriner on 1-2. Ooh, a blast helm right next to it. We could blow up everything in there. Get the glass armor. I didn't see the other two arms. A ring of peace. I would absolutely blow up for this. SC2 is gonna do it. Gets frozen and we'll have to reset. But Szpreycaa managed to do it. Could even hit that shrine if they wanted to for a different weapon. We're worried about the glass. But yeah, this is a great start to a run. It could be an axe, that's right. You might as well check it. And Szpreycaa's going to be in the lead again early. They're starting to clear out 1-3. SC2 is going to pass on an obsidian broadsword, which was also on 1-1. And it looks like Szpreycaa is headed towards the exit here. Trapdoor along the way. We'll head into the Zone 1 mosh pit. Or Coral Riff. Ooh, Szpreycaa entered on the offbeat there. But Blast Helm will make up for that. Gets the flawless victory. And checking purple, I would imagine. SC2 back into that Shriner, gonna get some revenge, this time with a much better lineup of the dragons. And a fireball spell for Szpreycaa. Big Armadillo gets the bomb. Really good use of a bomb there. And it's a green dragon, because you got peace. I like sticking with Glapier. You have the armor. You have the blast helm with 9 bombs for extra panic protection. Ring of Peace makes it safe. Hey, there's more glass. You should get the jaw. No, this is a really strong build for Szpreycaa. You can see they're already done with Zone 2. Just as SC2 heads into 1-3. Fortissimo, an easy fight for Szpreycaa, getting the flawless victory. And gonna pass on the Ring of Luck. Base axe in 3-1, no thanks. I really like that fireball there on Szpreycaa's side. Taking care of some ice enemies. Using that fireball spell often. Also has a potion. SC2 finally into Coral Riff. And a mat for Szpreycaa. Szpreycaa's build just keeps getting better and better, and SC2 is going to have a time catching up to it. Bit of a swarm here, and Szpreycaa's glass is going to break to a Klappa, so we have an exposed glass rapier. It looks like Szpreycaa's gonna switch it out for a base blood cat. Okay, gonna get different armor. Yeah, it's good. SC2 headed was heading straight towards the exits. There we are. Szpreycaa gonna check the shop perhaps here. Blood Axe, not bad. Yeah, gonna switch to that. It's at base damage, but with Blast Helm and Fireball spell, we can blood magic all we want to make things go faster. There's the potion for SC2. Oh, Szpreycaa taking a few hits in this mosh pit. Gonna break their glass shovel. Down to 1 heart. Gonna eat the ham to protect the potion. And a bunch of fireballs for death metal. Gets the flawless victory. There's a lock shot for SC2. Gonna get the torch of strength. Almost dino damage on that lunge. And here's a conjure for Szpreycaa. Go for a shovel. Imagine looking for the big dig. We want to get some more damage on this blood axe. But it'll work for now. SC2 into zone 3. Now with an obsidian cat. That's something that could catch up here. But we gotta go. Cat's good. There's the shovel of courage for Szpreycaa. That's the shovel we're looking for to go fast. Ooh, SC2 taking a hit from a goblin there. But will make it into the exit on the 3-3 just as Szpreycaa gets into 4-2. Took a hit to get that carrot, so it was not really worth it. Ooh, SC2 almost getting caught in that mosh pit, but is into the death metal fight. Still has their potion in tow. Good fireball there, and will get the flawless victory. Did Szpreycaa pass on glasses? I would take glasses. Blast Helm's great, but having the 2 damage is better. Because every attack you're doing that damage, where the Blast Helm you have to use a bomb and actively think about it. And SC2 starting to push back here into 4-1, but Szpreycaa finds the obsidian axe. Now we got the damage, and we'll be headed into Conga, and this is probably a lead that SC2 won't be able to make up. But we'll see. Looks like we're going to bomb the throne. 2 easy hits on Conga, and we're into zone 5. We're going to use the map and the courage combo to dig straight to the exit. And now Szpreycaa almost a full zone ahead of SC2. And SC2 is going to go down. Looked like they tried blasting stuff. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Looks like obsidian problems. And Szpreycaa's going to be into the Dead Ringer fight. Left side spawn here. Looks like we're going to do some lures. Could have did fireball strats. There we go. We finish on the fireball strats. Feels good. And we'll be into the Necrodancer fight. Good shield there, and this should be another loot for Szpreycaa. Using that extended shield bug. Finally runs out though. Gotta work on them lures. There's one. Dad with the flail's really nice. Don't gotta worry about him as much. But here's the last hit. Just kidding. Here's the last hit. Dad's gonna finish again. Why does my timer not work? There we go. GG's. Just over 10 minutes. All right, we got one more. We'll see if SC2 can defend against the sweep. And we'll get the next one underway. All right, countdown's on. Those seeds are different. Help! No! Don't start! Well. Hey, Cupiola, you still around? Oh, looks like they caught it. Maybe. No, they didn't catch it in time. Thing's got it. So we'll get the wrong seeds changed out and get the correct seeds going. All right, this looks better. And if anyone's new to CoNDUIT, it's our introductory tournament to racing, to streaming, to playing Crypt of the Necrodancer. All those things. 'Cause turns out, when you're not just playing it, you're paying attention to Discord, you're paying attention to your screen watching, your countdowns, stuff like that. There's a lot to pay attention to. So it's cool to get the kinks out in a friendly atmosphere like CoNDUIT. Pretty interesting 1-1 here. Both racers immediately had to deal with the boss, and then there's a crate and barrel shop right next to the blood shop. Oh, Szpreycaa got a bad dagger throw roll there. Wow, that's an immediate Minotaur. It's pretty great. That blood shop didn't look too great, but Szpreycaa's gonna get the Minotaur to open it up this time. Last flail, titanium whip, gold whip. Yeah, not good. Looks like SC2's gonna get the blood drum. Szpreycaa's gonna get the glass flail along with the blood drum. I like that much better. And there's the pulse spell for Szpreycaa. I think it's a missed opportunity for SC2 not grabbing that glass flail. And then misses a pulse there in the arena. Szpreycaa's going to switch out to the glass spear, which was also in the arena. SC2 grabbed the infernal torch. Yeah, flail's really safe in zone 1 and zone 2. So having that 4 damage output's pretty great. SC2 taking a bat hit there. Down to 1 heart. I do like the Infernal Torch attacks for SC2, but keeps rolling these bats and keeps losing. Down to half a heart. Find a titanium harp before exiting out of this floor. Szpreycaa's gonna get their luck charm. Is this their first? No, this is not the first luck charm. And SC2 not getting the harp here either. Any damage up is like really good early on. They are gonna pick up the blood axe on 1-3. So infinite damage for 10 kills here. If we can find a trap door, it's generally an easy boss fight. Which is going to be Coral Rift. Szpreycaa's in it first. Could throw Pulse. Looks like that's what we're doing. Gets the flawless victory, and we'll be switching out their weapons. A damage increase for SC2 on that blood axe with those sunglasses. So dishing out 2 damage. Going to chase down their leprechaun. They might run out of room here. No, they're going to get it. Nice. But immediately jumps into a giant black skeleton. So we'll be resetting, and that's yet again a very large lead for Szpreycaa, who got Szpreycaa suited. Gonna be stuck on this glass shard for a little bit. Armor's nice, but having a weapon is better, I would think. So SC2 is going to start over and try to make this build again. While Szpreycaa gets a larger lead. Oh, there's a Ring of Courage in there. Szpreycaa not going to pick it up. The 2-2 shot. Base longsword's relatively safe, it's just slow. But when you got the lead, that's okay. You can't have the lead if you die. This Blood Nightmare stuck on a mushroom. Gonna finally get pulsed down by Szpreycaa. And we'll be down to 2-3. SC2 into that 1-2 exit room. Pretty congested one. Szpreycaa dueling a red dragon. Getting kind of okay, it's hard to tell. There's a ring of regen over to the top left for Szpreycaa. With this slideshow, kind of hard to tell how they're dealing with this swarm, but looks like they handled it just fine. Next slide, please. Szpreycaa Knots is making their way over to that shrine. SC2 has made it into the Coral Rift fight this time, taking the titanium harp. Gonna bomb Pulse for the flawless victory. Grab that Szpreycaa suit. Very nice set of armor there. And there's a weapon swap for Szpreycaa. It's the glass staff. Gonna holster it for now. So we're still on that base longsword, which SC2 just found, but is gonna leave behind. And I actually like SC2's harp choice here. No, okay. Here now, because it'll allow them to catch up to Szpreycaa a little bit if they're pushing towards the exit. Szpreycaa switching out that glass staff for a base axe. which is, you know, got that axe movement, but does not have the damage. There's a rifle there. Rifle courage! You kill the shopkeep! Or you don't. I mean, courage! Titanium harp's really good. I'd consider buying that. I suppose we don't have enough money. Ooh, here's a good Shriner for Szpreycaa. Oh, went with the roll of the weapon, and it's a flail. Okay, could have went boss shrine there and +1 damage on everything, plus the boss shrine item. But we're gonna be on a flail here, which is pretty dangerous. Zone 3, Zone 4. So like Szpreycaa's not out of it here. SC2 could catch up. Took a huge hit there at the exit of 2-2, but Szpreycaa suit holding firm. And now we're on Titanium Warhammer for Szpreycaa, just going through all the weapons. Imagine that with courage. We could have had this with courage. That'd have been fun. Here's the ring of regen for SC2. And this weapon might allow Szpreycaa to finally push forward a little bit. Pretty much just smashes everything down in 1 or 2 hits, sometimes 3. Good pulse through the walls there for Szpreycaa. Oh, and there's that dragon for SC2. Lasers across the room. Gets a good bomb harp kill there. Fortissimo fight for Szpreycaa. It's a literal whack-a-mole. And didn't get the flawless there. A bit of ice patch causing them problems. But they're into Zone 4 first. A full zone ahead of SC2. And on a relatively safe build, goo could be a problem here. The hammer hits far on a Golem. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that. Yep. I'm gonna claim that one. It's a good old commentator curse. So now SC2 with a commanding lead in Zone 3. Has a few options for healing. And still rocking that titanium harp. Not bad. There's a good map for SC2 as well. Oh, sliding on into that clap. A nice pulse. That was an excellent heads-up play for SC2 there. Took out 2 enemies with it even. And it looks like they're going to commence slow play procedures. They're heading down into the shop on 2-2. See what we got. It's a good shovel. It's a good torch. We don't need the torch. Have the map already. Me too, Skip. Especially like getting a long pulse in there. Looks amazing. SC2 is going to conjure up a Torch of Foresight. Not bad. And we'll be headed towards the 3-2 exit. Szpreycaa doing a little more looking around here. Gonna find the Blood Axe on 1-2. SC2 gonna kill the shopkeep for the big dig. So 3 damage on the harp now. Bit of double pulsed, has enough bombs, so saves the health. Speaking of saving the health, gonna crush that chrono teleportation, send him back to the scene of the crime. Oh, Szpreycaa resetting again here. Yeah, so SC2 really just needs to stay under control. Oh man, that black skeleton in the crate. And we're gonna see Fortissimo fight for SC2, almost back to full health with that ring of regen. Gonna get the pulse for the flawless victory on the beat drop even. And there's the full health. Check in purple chest for another spell. Gets a free spell. Looking pretty good for SC2. But Szpreycaa is on their way back. Gonna leave the blood drum behind. Take along some transmute tomes. Good freeze for SC2 there. Yeah, I was like, you want to take out the Blade Master then? Good pulse. Great spells for SC2. Using the blood magic. Knowing we're going to get the heals right away. That's what I like to see. Making sure to finish out the seed and protect that sweep. Ow! Teleports into a Golem hit for 3.5 hearts of damage. Now a bit of panic. Looking for any way to heal here. Okay, we're gonna start over. I think that Golem really set SC2 off there. Off kilter a little bit. And now Szpreycaa with the lead again in the zone 2. Last flail with Szpreycaa suit. Did you know that Golems on Goo hit for 7 hearts of damage? Is that what it was? All right, so I bet that's a huge sigh of relief for Szpreycaa, knowing they have quite the lead again, and knowing the seed for most of it helps a lot on the run back. It was 5? Okay. Crypt math is not my strong suit. Oh, and there goes the weapon for Szpreycaa. It's gonna get it back, but we're in a bit of trouble here. Oh, there's a laser dragon. Neat. Bit of a tactical retreat here. And I believe Szpreycaa is gonna miss out on that ring of regen. Yeah, on zone 2. Which is like not good. Setting up for a pulse kill here. Gonna get it. And we're looking for a different weapon. We're going for a bomb spell? Okay. Time to throw the dagger and transmute it. Oh, was this the Ring of Wonder play for Szpreycaa? Knew that Dry Baby was all the way on 3-1. Getting the blood. That's really good seed knowledge if that's what Szpreycaa was doing, and I can only assume it was. So we got a 3 damage blood cat. And it's wonderful. And what, we're at heavy plate. essentially now too. That's a pretty big brain play for Szpreycaa there. Kind of risky, but pulled it off. And SC2 into 2-1 on half a heart with a pretty minimal build. Even more damage for Szpreycaa now with that Torch of Strength. And should be relatively comfortable through the rest of the seed. I say that as a question. We've seen 2 deaths already. Back into the Fortissimo fight. Looks like setting up a pulse, gets the flawless victory, and there's a free spell in the purple chest here, I believe. Yeah, switch out the bomb. SC2 in 2-3, working their way back. Picks up a glass torch to help us along the way. And here's the room where Szpreycaa went down, I believe. The 4-1 exit. More Ghoulam action. And there's good magic use again. This time on Szpreycaa's side, getting that free spell in. Skipping the Shrine of Rhythm. Don't know how I feel about that. Diving into a wall pig. Making it a little extra crispy before heading into the 4-2 exit. There's the Ring of Regen find for SC2. Remembering that it was there, and they will need it, because they won't have a chance for Wonder coming up. And Szpreycaa just pushing towards the exit here. Good freeze, take out as many enemies as we can. Even jumping into that dragon wasn't that big of a deal. We're already at full health. Death Metal is dead into Zone 5. This is kind of a terrible exit on, what is this, 2-1? That dragon in the hallway. Mud golems out in front. Or is this 2-2? This is 2-2. It was 2-3. Szpreycaa's on 5-2. Has the map, so we know where we're going. Not even checking the shop. Don't need to anymore. This is the build. Deep Blue's Pulse for SC2. Gonna get the flawless victory. And one more floor, though, for Szpreycaa. One last shop check. Oh, there's a shield scroll in the purple chest, so even more defense there. Using Wonder's Charisma for a cheaper buy there. And we're into the Dead Ringer fight. A left side spawn. Looks like setting up some lures. Yeah, gotta be careful with the cat. It pushes Dead Ringer back. Not gonna get the flawless victory here. And we're staying on the rails. We got there. That did not look comfortable, though. Into the Necrodancer fight. Enough bombs to get into phase 2. We had the shield spell for the bug of protection. Dad's got a long sword. Not the greatest weapons. And good Good movement there for Szpreycaa, freezing the dragon, getting the Necrodancer hit in, and then coming back to finish off the dragon. One more hit, and Szpreycaa's gonna get the sweep. Bloodbath on that last one. I don't understand what's going on with whatever. 22-27. I did want to highlight an excellent pulse by SC2. Well, that's Splunky too. All right, never mind then. Nothing's working.